Hi everyone, my name is Leanne and today I'm bringing you a hot girl book haul.
Hot in it, I look hot in it. Rocking it.
I have kind of fallen out of the habit of filming book hauls. That doesn't mean that books haven't been coming onto my shelves, they absolutely have been, but I just haven't kept up with hauling them. But I recently noticed that quite a lot of the books, not all of the books, but quite a lot of the books that I've acquired in recent months are absolutely hot girl books. This is particularly inspired by a very recent trip that I made to Book Bar with Anna and Karis. I will leave their channels linked down below in the description. They are amazing. I love them with my whole soul. But Book Bar is possibly my favorite place that I've ever been. The vibes are absolutely immaculate. It is just totally where hot girls get their books from, you know? You can get a wine, you can get an iced coffee, browse the shelves. The shelves just feel like a bunch of good time gals have just picked out their favorite books, put them on the shelves, and they're there for you to browse. I am based in South London and Book Bar is in like North London. It is in like sort of Finsbury Park kind of way. But oh my god, absolutely worth the trek. So I'm going to tell you about the two books that I picked up there, plus some other books that I've picked up in the past few months that definitely have like hot girl vibes. When we were in Book Bar, I literally said to Anna and Karis, the vibe I'm looking for is like angry at men but having a good time. And then I found Sex and Rage, Advice to Young Ladies Eager for a Good Time by Eve Babbitt. And it's literally like, oh, this is exactly what I ordered. So this is set in the 1970s in Los Angeles. It's a rediscovered classic. The author herself was a muse to artists, writers, and musicians in the 1970s. It's semi-autobiographical. Exactly what I ordered. And then I picked up a fun, like, friendship and romance, early 30s book. Is This It by Hannah Tovey is a book about two friends, Ivy and Mia, who have been best friends since the messy years of their early 20s. But fast forward 10 years later and their lives are quite different. Mia seems to have it all. She has the man, she has the house, she has her life sorted. And Ivy, who is skint, single and scared, doesn't think she can get away with being a hot mess anymore. She's actually a walking disaster. And then some guy named Scott enters her life. Recently, I also picked up Honey and Spice by Bolu Babalola. You may remember this author from Hot Girl short story collection Love and Colour. So this book is about the romance between Malachi and Kiki, and this book has my absolute favourite romance trope, fake dating. I love a fake dating romance. I love like watching these characters perform what they think a romantic relationship is. Really enjoyed Love and Colour, so excited to have a full novel from this author. Another author that I've read from before is Beth O'Leary, and this is her new book, The No Show. I've really enjoyed all three of her previous books. I did enjoy her debut, The Flat Share, the most, and I think this is the concept that I'm the most intrigued by since that debut novel. This is about three different girls who have all been stood up by the same guy. That's all I need to know. That concept is so intriguing. Wild Pets by Amber Medland. I picked this one up having not known basically anything about it. This is a book about a trio of friends, Iris, Ezra, and Nance, who are all fresh out of university and feel like they are swimming against the tide. It's a book about mental health, a book about power imbalances in both friendships and sexual relationships, creative ambition, and the lingering of a first love. It's an undisputed fact that hot girls read books about witches. Hot girls also read books by Juno Dawson, so I am so excited to read Her Majesty's Royal Coven. I also feel like it's a real hot girl vibe for there to be like neon pink and yellow book covers. I actually don't even know what this is about, but all of these factors combined, witches, Juno Dawson, this unbelievable yellow sprayed edge, I know I'm gonna love this. Where do you find hot girls? You find hot girls on Love Island. I'm not going to talk about these two in too much detail because I have already reviewed them and I have a whole reading vlog where I read them, but this is Reclaiming by Yuandi Biala, which is a fantastic collection of essays, and Until I Met You by Amber Rose Gill, which is a hot romance set in Tobago. I will leave links to where you can find my full thoughts on these books in the description and in the cards as well. And of course we've got some non-fiction as well. This is Mind the Gap by Dr. Karen Gurney, and this is a book all about the orgasm gap. I've read a few books on a similar topic before, but I'm always looking to expand my library of gender, sex, and sexuality titles. This is a welcome addition to that shelf. And finally, I have 5 books that were very kindly sent to me by the wonderful folks over at Pluto Press, who are like my favorite radical publisher. They sent me this wonderful stack of books. Hot Girls Love Anarchy. So I have A Feminist Theory of Violence, I have Tangled in Terror, Uprooting Islamophobia, Girlies, It is Important to Stay Informed on These Issues, Burnt, Fighting for Climate Justice, Lost in Work, Escaping Capitalism, and Make Bosses Pay, Why We Need Unions. Girls, we are anti-capitalism. We know our worth. Hot girls join their union. These 4 in particular are from Pluto Press's Outspoken series, which I've spoken about quite a bit on this channel before, and they're just really accessible but also in-depth looks at the topics that they cover. I would highly recommend them if you're looking to become more educated on a particular topic. So that's it. They are all of the books I'm going to talk to you about today. They will all be linked down below in the description if you want to find out more about them. If you have any recommendations for me that also fit into the theme of hot girl books, please do leave your recommendations down below in the comments because I'm always looking for more. If you do get a chance to visit Book Bar, then you absolutely should. Like, I loved it there. I was obsessed. And if you don't have anything in particular to say, leave me the spicy chili emoji in honor of honey and spice. Is there a honey emoji? If there's a honey emoji, you can leave me that as well. That is it for me today. I hope you guys are doing well, and I will speak to you in my next video.
Hot in it, I look hot in it. Rocking it, dropping it, shake my ass.